Perfect timing, Professor. I've just received word from the Knights. They've located the bandits.
It seems they have them cornered. They are in Zanado, the Red Canyon.
I can't wait to get started. I'll strike down those heinous thieves before they know what hit them.
Charge ahead if you must, Caspar. Just do not put the rest of us in danger.
I'm going back. I won't be of any help anyway, and I don't want to get hurt.
Don't worry, Byrne. It's just some bandits. We'll have no trouble at all.
Don't get ahead of yourselves. Unfounded optimism isn't a great strategy. Let's just get this over with.
There is nothing to get over. We will work with each other to achieve our mission.
You seem excited to get out there.
It's time, Professor. Give us our orders and let's move out.
Hello everyone, I'm the Tuna Whale, and here we are with part 7 of Fire Emblem Three Houses. I believe it's part 7. This time we're gonna take down the bandits who have been inhabiting the Red Canyon. I just figured I should show this. If you want to, you can go to your certifications and have students take certifications before you go to a mission. But the only student who can is Edelgard. I already have her as a class that I'd want her to be. So let us go to the mission.
So, we are taking children into battle, are we? I am not certain I will be able to sleep soundly after beholding something like that. I shall allow you to turn back the hands of time. But no, this power is not infinite.
So, here we have Divine Pulse. And basically how that works is that a certain amount of times during battle, right now it's 1, or not 1, it's 3, we can go back in time to a previous turn. So let's say, for example, I had Caspar move over here, and then this bandit got a lucky crit on Caspar, killing him instantly. I could go back and be like, well, that bandit's gonna kill him instantly, so I'm just gonna have someone else, like Edelgard, move there, take the attack or the crit instead, because she can take it much better than Caspar, and then rush in and kill the guy. So that's basically how it works. Now, with Divine Pulse, if you remember, we started this on Classic, also on Hard, but first off, we're going to be talking about Classic, Classic mode. If I, for example, have Caspar move up here, he gets unluckily crit and killed terribly, he would be poof, gone. He'd be, well, he wouldn't be killed, but he'd basically be out of our army, considering that that would be a mortal wound that he would take. But I'm allowing myself to use Divine Pulse to go back in time to a turn before Caspar died, and basically, and keep him as a unit. Now, I'm not allowing myself to save scum over that, okay? You'll have to take my word for that, but I'm not going to allow myself to save scum over that. The only real exception to that is if, like, for example, I have Caspar, like, I've used my 3 Divine Pulses, Caspar goes somewhere, gets terribly crit, or any unit goes somewhere, gets terribly crit, and then later on the map, Edelgard dies because of my own carelessness, or maybe she also got unlucky and terribly crit. I'm going to then have to reset the map because it'd be a shame for this playthrough to die then. But anyway, I'm allowing myself to use Divine Pulse, but if the unit dies and I've used up all my Divine Pulses, or I just don't want to use Divine Pulse for some reason, I don't know why, then they're gone and they're finished and out of the army because they're going to be dead. Yeah. I don't know how to word it in any other way. So, here on the map, if you can see that most of these students have a kind of green little square underneath them. What that means is I can, for example, press A on Ferdinand and his square turns yellow. Then if I want to, I can press A on on Caspar and his square also turns yellow, and they switch places. So that basically allows me to deploy my units in a way I want. Now, certain units can't be moved. For example, Edelgard and Byleth, they cannot be moved because they're necessary units. But basically, any unit who you have the choice of whether or not you want to bring into a chapter, you'll probably have the choice of moving them around. Anyway, I'm going to keep the inventories the same. The only exceptions I'm going to be moving is bleeding out of Ferdinand's inventory. But other than that, I think everything's going to be fine.
Come back.
And let us begin.
So this is the Red Canyon. A ruin of sorts by the look of it. Let's end this quickly. The thieves must have been driven back. Be careful or the cornered mice might bite us.
The Knights chased us all the way here? Chief, let's get out of here. There's no way we can win against them.
Shut your dumb mouth! Where would we go at this point? You can't be a thief if you fear death!
And here we are in player phase.
Professor, I hear there's a back road to the west. Why don't we split up and attack from both the west and the front? If we advance tactfully, we can attack our enemy from both sides. I leave the rest to you. Regardless, we must cross the bridge first.
So basically what Edelgard is deciding is that we can send a big force over here to deal with these units here, and then send another force to move over here and take care of these units here, and basically pull off a pincer attack. When that time comes, I'll see if I decide to use it. But here's something else interesting. If you see in this guy's inventory, he's going to be dropping a chest key. If you see over here, there is a chest. You can probably guess what happened to get together. Anyway, I'm going to be starting off this chapter by first off moving everyone here out of danger range. I know Edelgard is really in danger. Hubert will probably be fine taking a hit, but I just want to move all my units into more advantageous positions.
Put me in there.
So basically my plan is to put Ferdinand on this little thicket here, so there's a bit more defense and a bit more avoid, and have him lure out the enemies, and then basically just rush them all with the full force of my students. They're not going to move because nobody's in their range. Don't always take that as gospel. Don't be like, well, I don't have anyone in the range, they're not going to move. No, sometimes they will. I was just fairly confident this time they wouldn't. I'm going to give Ferdinand a training sword. Move Dorothy a bit closer here. Going to move Bernadetta here. And then we're going to end and let the enemy approach us. Let them take the base. Nice avoid. And this guy's going to come to the back. Hit Ferdinand, but that's fine. Even if both of them hit, that'd be 8 damage, and he can take 8 perfectly fine. Now I'm going to move Linhardt here, because these guys have pretty well, not terrible, but a pretty bad resistance. So what that means is that they'll be taking relatively more damage from magic attacks than physical attacks. I'm gonna have Caspar. Yeah, I'm gonna have Caspar move. Oh no, I'm not. I'm gonna have Petra move there, poke the guy with an arrow, soften him up a bit, and then have Caspar move in. And though, yeah, it's a bit risky, he has an 80. That's not gonna do it. I guess I have to take an 89 to hit. But oh well, it's fine.
Yeah, it worked.
There we go.
Are all real battles this exciting? Come on, let's get on to the next one.
So yeah, on this map, the first time a student defeats a bandit, they're gonna have a little line about their thoughts about what just happened and how they feel about killing someone. Because remember, for most of these students, this is their first time ever killing someone. So it's obviously, thanks Hubert for missing that, but obviously they're gonna feel differently about having to kill people. I'm going to move. I'm gonna have Ferdinand poke this guy with a lance, yeah. And then I'm gonna have Bernadetta chip him a little bit. Yeah. And then I'm gonna have... Oh, Bernadetta can activate her crest.
Got him.
So, certain crests have different ways, to activate them. Some of them have... Oh, poor Bernadetta. Hopefully she'll not
I don't care
be
if they're
screwed.
stealing. Can I go home?
I'm sorry, Bernadetta, you can't. We need you here. Anyway, as you can see, Bernadetta activated her crest of it. I believe it's in Deccath? In Deccath. Yes. In Death? You know. Anyway, certain crests will be activated in certain ways. Bernadetta's is sometimes when she attacks, she'll attack twice. As you can see there. She wasn't supposed to double them, but because her crest activated, she did. Now, I suggest don't rely on crests. Those, yes, sometimes they'll have a fairly high activation rate. They won't always activate, so don't bank on it activating if you can help it. And here we're gonna have Dorothea thunder this guy.
I won't go down so easily.
And level up. Hopefully she gets some nice stats.
I want to be all I can. So, is making us experience a real battle part of the church's teachings?
Apparently it is. Then we're gonna have Edelgard move up, but oh god, I really hope I don't just get terrible level ups for everyone, because that would be god awful. Anyway, I'm gonna have Ferdinand take another step forward. He has a Lance equip, which is fine. He's taking 5 damage, he'll be fine. I doubt these guys will... This is like the first actual map, so the game isn't gonna be that terribly cruel with us. I'm gonna have Petra back him up. And then again have my forces, or my students, ready to basically support their fellow student. That's fine. Archers move up, shoot Ferdinand. Now, you notice that I've always been saying that archers will hit from 2 range, but this guy's attacking from 3 range. The game is cruel. Sometimes archers will have the bow range +1. Now, the game isn't cruel enough to say you can never get the skill yourself, but at this point, I'd be surprised if you had any unit with bow range +1. Unless you, like, for example, funneled all your, like, experience into Violet, and then had them take a bow and whatnot. Maybe then. But I doubt that anyone would be crazy enough. Well, maybe Claude could if you're doing that. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is, at this point, you can't really have that skill. So the game is cheating a little bit, but not excessive. Let's have Brenna take a little bit of damage so she can activate Persecution Complex. Unfortunately, she won't get it on this initial attack, but she'll at least be dealing a bit more damage for the rest of this battle. Presumably, I'm not a fool and heal her up. I'm gonna have Adel. Well, my one weakness, thinking. Oh my God! What the flippin' heck? This guy's attack speed 9. That is not good at all. I think we're gonna just use a use of Gambit here against this guy. Oh God! What happened? Please tell me he hit. I think he hit. Please tell me he hit. Oh thank God! Okay, I didn't actually mean to do that. Well, at least everything worked out. Remember, kids, sometimes you won't be punished for your terribly stupid actions. Against this guy, I'm gonna try to kill this guy here, and then have a fair number of students take care of this guy here. Because oh my God, I am so bad at this game. Okay, this guy, yeah, no, that's fine. Ferdinand can take me, and then I'm gonna have Petra move up here with her sword and finish off the
Witness frigid pride. People and beasts are as one. Calm your heart, and do not be worried about this killing.
Inspiring words, Petra. I don't really want to do this. How hard is Dorothea hitting? Because if Dorothea can finish off this guy, yeah, she should be able to if I leave this guy left with 13, which Caspar can do. Yep, let's go for it. Let's go for the biscuit. Oh, never mind. Nice crit.
You see that?
And he levels up. You earned that. Now get a good level up, please.
Just like that.
At least Dorothea can move up here and hit this guy with some thunder. Or, oh my God. Well, I guess that goes to show how incredibly lucky I am. Let's just heal up Hubert here. You never know when he'll get a hit. Linhar activates his crest. His activates whenever he uses healing magic. Sometimes he'll heal a little bit more. This guy will bleed up with Ferdinand, that's fine. Ferdinand doesn't level up, but I can live with that. If you see there, these units got healed. Because that's because Dorothea's personal skill heals all allies around her for 10% of their max HP, which is very, very nice. Anyway, I'm gonna have Ferdinand finish off this man with his Iron Lance.
The mark of nobility.
Let's get a good level up.
This can't be right.
Oh my God!
These ruffians are no match for a noble like me.
Oh God! If my level ups are just like this the entire game, I'll be so terribly screwed. Well, that's fine. I just don't really want to admit it. I can afford to spend like I don't really want to use some healing magic use right now. I think I have 5 uses now. Yeah, 5. Now I have 4 because I used one on Hubert. Some people might have said you don't want to do that. I don't know. Maybe in hindsight I shouldn't have done that, considering that Hubert shouldn't be taking damage in the first place. I just want him to have full HP because it doesn't really hurt to have full HP on him. Bernadetta, I won't really be healing up, like, unless she takes bunch of damage, and if I heal her up, she'll still have some damage, because plus 5 damage is really good for Bernadetta. These units are moving forward. Okay. What's this guy's hit speed? 16 off of attack speed 3. What's his hit? 83. Let's see here. Avoid is 9. Okay, that's not gonna happen then. I don't really want to be taking on all these guys at once, but I don't really have a choice about that. Yeah, I'm gonna move you there. This guy hopefully doesn't double. He does double. But Ferdinand lives, though not well. I'm gonna just have Dorothea heal everyone up a tiny bit with her personal skill. At this point, it's not like something you really can be like, I don't need a healer because I have Dorothea. Though technically, yes, you can do that. It's not wise for you to do that, because it takes a long time for her to heal up units. It's just a nice little thing to get some extra hit points here and there. Anyway, Cube's gonna move here, and I'm gonna invite, well, I'm gonna have Bernadetta move on its closer. She's a tiny bit closer. This guy rushes up, Ferdinand.
In light?
Okay. This is not great. But I can live with this. What's Ferdinand's movement? Is it just 4? No, he can't hit this guy then. Well, I need to do something about this guy now, so... Let's see here. No, I can't really do that, can I? What if I move Violet here? Have him soak up this guy. Yeah, that's fine. I can move Dorothea behind him. Have her thunder this guy. Casper moves in and finishing him off. Please level up. Oh, you're already level 2. That's fine then. If I remember, Petra's only level 1 still. Yeah, that's not great.
I can fight through anything.
That's also not great. Okay. Burn that up, please. Okay. There we go. And then I think Petra can finish him off from here, especially considering her personal skill, what it does. Against enemies who have less than half of their health, she has plus 20 crit. Which basically means that she'll be really good at killing guys who are almost dead. There we go. But it is, honestly, in my opinion, it isn't amazingly great, because if a unit has less than 50% of its max health, you can probably just...
War feeds my body and mind.
Okay, thank God you're not getting bad levels up, but usually if a unit is has less than 50% of its health, you won't need to crit them to kill them. I'll just use another combat art here. Hopefully not miss the 96. There we go. Caspar critting again.
No one makes it past me.
Maybe this is the first time we
Let's
crit
keep
here.
at it.
I don't remember. Anyway, let us move here. Move Linhardt here.
Thank you. I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Okay, that's fine. If we move from here, will you get tired? Yes, you will. How badly? Okay, Caspar can take that. Fine. Move up here. Move Hubert here. And there we go.
We stole this treasure. It's all ours. There's no way we're gonna give it up to some knights.
This is our chance.
Okay. 50-50. Good. Thank goodness he missed. Oh, he also used it from a not great position. I think that gambit he has is a 1x4 line. So if he used it basically approaching Violet directly and not moving to the square beneath him, but instead to the square left, he might have... Let me check this for sure, but... I doubt it is, because the AI is smart enough. Yeah, no. Never mind. But, oh, also, if you look at certain gambits, you can see that there's some little flavor text. These led by Costas. No, they're led by Thief. The Thief. Thief? No, Thief the Fighter. Anyway, jokes aside, terrible jokes aside, in fact, I didn't even laugh at my own stupid joke. Poor Dorothea. I need to, unfortunately for Dorothea, she only has one magic. So, oh god, okay, I might want to just fall back here. Can I just pepper this guy with, maybe. Okay. Okay. It's actually not the end of the road. Okay. I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to move I'm gonna use Dorothea's last use of magic here. Just Thunder to take a big chunk out of him. I'm gonna go Caspar down here. Hopefully he can finish off. No, he can't. Violet soften this guy for Caspar to finish off. Yes. Don't activate the crescent squiggles. There we go. And he's a professional commoner. 5 health. That's nice. So whenever you usually when you master a class, you'll get a nice little skill to go with that. I'm gonna have Caspar punch this guy in the stomach. Okay. We get the chest key from him. I'm gonna have Dorothea do that because now she doesn't have any magic, so she can't really do anything. Because I was a fool who didn't give her training sword because I gave it to Ferdinand. Even then, her strength isn't that great. So, yeah, her strength with the training sword would be, yeah, it would be 9, which most of these guys can just be like, ha ha ha, that's cute. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to have. God, Nailguard's so strong. I'm gonna have Petra kill him. Get that crit. No. What's this guy gonna be doing now? He's gonna be going after Caspar. That's fine. I'm gonna actually move Ferdinand onto this square here. Give him a sword so he's even more dodgy. Wait there. And then I'm gonna have Hubert ready to back up Ferdinand. Can I put him? We're gonna put him 2, 3. Okay, what's his movement? So if I put him here, yeah, he'll be out of the range. Ferdinand can take a few hits. Yep, that's fine. This guy's gonna be moving over to hit Caspar. Why are they wanting to hit Edelgard? I guess because they have a better chance to hit her, but if you attack Edelgard, you're probably gonna die, in my professional opinion. And he phase, moves up, and Ferdinand, that's fine. As expected. Patrick's gonna get shot. I don't think that magic I dealt would deal 12 damage to her. Okay, no, that's fine. Let's attack Bernadetta. That's perfectly fine. Bernadetta can take a hit or 2. Unfortunately, it doesn't stack, for example. Like, it just, like, her personal skill doesn't stack. It's just when she has taken any damage, she will deal more damage. Let us... Miasma. And then I'm going to have Petra move here, finish off him. Level up.
Witness frigid pride.
I think I'm gonna have Caspar move over here to deal with these people. How badly does Caspar get smacked? Okay, not terribly badly. Trade. Chest key. Because Dorothea can't really be doing much, don't feel like giving her a sword. She's just gonna be going with that, getting that chest and just chilling there. Goodness. And now, I'm gonna do the boring thing and have Violet. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna Violet kill this guy. Something that you might want to be paying a little bit of attention to is Nosferatu, because if you're doubling the enemy and it says you'll kill them, if you're barely killing them, they might be able to get just enough health back from Nosferatu that they'll live. So keep an eye on that. I just figured I should mention that because it might be helpful to someone. Anyway, Ferdinand's gonna move here. Smack this guy with his lance. Underneath the combat art. What Ferdinand's crest does, the minor crest of keyhole, I believe when he uses combat art sometimes he'll negate the enemy attacks. Now that doesn't really help him against Archer, but let's say he's attacking this guy. If he did that and the crest activated, the guy could attack back, which is pretty nice, all things considered. This guy's hitting for 11 versus Petra's 12. Petra will live. She will not be happy about living. She'll be on 1 HP, but she'll live, and living is living. Bernadetta will take 13. That's fine. I'm gonna just heal up Petra here.
I thank you.
And I'm gonna move Edelgard up here because I'm gonna have her bait out that archer.
never have learned this back in my room.
No, you would not have. There we go. Caspar was fine, just as I predicted. Wait a minute. Am I stupid? I am stupid. Okay. What I need to do here. I'm just gonna risk it here. Unfortunately, no crit. Ow. Caspar levels up. Please get a good level up. I wish you could get strength.
Don't you think?
I mean, it's an okay level up, but it's missing strength, which is really important. No, I need to kill this guy this turn. So I'm gonna have just Violet finish him off. Yep. I know Violet doesn't really need the experience. Ooh, nice crit. Anyway, Violet doesn't need the experience, but it's nice to have him at a high level because he's gonna be one of your units definitely on the front. Whoa!
Another step forward.
There we go, but definitely a unit on the front line.
That was fun to watch.
Indeed it was. Nice crit. Anyway, open this chest. Large bullion. That sells for 10,000 golds. So if I need to replace, for example, Ferdinand's been using a lot of combat art, so his weapon's been dying. Well, not dying, but it's probably going to break relatively soon. So I could use that to buy him a new weapon. Move here so I can stay out of his range. Hubert needs to level up, so I'm going to have him finish off this guy here. Again, even though he can kill him no problem,
how humiliating.
Eventually I might get to a point where
Allow me to clean this up for you, Lady Edelgard.
Eventually I'm going to get to a point where he's not really performing as he should because I didn't give him enough kills.
I'd rather retreat.
How many uses of heal do you have left? 2. Okay. Fine. Yep, we're going to do that. Bernadetta is going to support Violet, but definitely stay in the back because she's on not many hit points. You don't need to heal up Petra. I'm going to save those for if Edelgard needs them. Actually, I should send Linhardt down here to help. Because they're going to be facing active combat much sooner than the other. Okay. I'm going to heal up Ferdinand with Vulnerary. This guy's going to be hitting for 10, this guy's going to be hitting for 5. Ferdinand has way more than enough health with that. And then I'm going to have everyone behind them basically ready to jump on our opponents. I guess I am going to be using the divide and conquer method, where of course, what that means is you want to divide your troops and destroy the enemy. No. Divide and conquer is divide the enemy troops and conquer them. Obviously. Not divide your troops and conquer the enemy, okay? Anyway, we not divide and conquer, and yet divide and conquer. I'm gonna move Dorothea to here, just so she can heal up these people for a little bit, because even though Linhardt's gonna get there, he's gonna get there a little bit slower than I want.
Not so fast.
Nice dodge. He's not gonna be dodging a 96. Trust me, he's not going to be dodging a 96. Only the AI can do that, because everyone knows a 96% chance to hit for you is about a good 50-50, but the AI hitting a 15? Yeah, no, they will. Trust me, they will. Petra's going to move over. Can Petra finish off this guy with a sword? No. She'll need a little bit of help to do that. What if I have Hubert hit this guy and Petra attack this guy, and then have Edelgard and Ferdinand hit that guy? Right. So, as you can see there, that guy's stats got lowered. Ooh, that's tempting. Yeah, let's go for that instead, actually. Because I know Petra will definitely be dealing more than 2 damage to him. Ferdinand moves over here, finishes off him.
This was beneath me.
Levels up again.
The noble standard.
God. Oh, I was so worried I'd be screwed with levels of this this playthrough, and that would be really bad. Thank God people are getting good levels. Now that I've said that, Petra's gonna get like a level of literally nothing, but...
Doing greater now.
Again, Petra needs some strength. She can get strength screwed. I've seen it happen, but yeah. Anyway, Linhardt can move over here. I'm gonna have him physic Caspar. Basically what physic is it's heal, but it, I believe it heals a tiny bit, well, a little bit less, but you can use it from multiple squares away. I believe it is magic set over 4 squares away, or 2? It is magic set over 2. So that's pretty good, just having a ranged healing option, period. You move. No, Bailiff has to sit here. Use a Vulnerary because I can afford to spend them. I don't use those as often as I really should, but at least now I'm hopefully learning my lesson now that I can humiliate myself in front of the internet. It's fine. How hard is he gonna hit first? I don't really want Violet to get this kill. Yeah, I can afford to use a combat art here because this axe, I can just buy a new one. It's a cheap axe. It's an iron axe. I can just buy more whenever I need them.
Dangerous.
Please tell me Bernadette can kill him. Yes, atta girl. Even though, yes, she will die if she misses. She has a 100%
I thought I was dead.
Please get level up. I want strength. There we go.
What did I expect?
You got strength. That's good enough. Trust me. It's fine. Again, a lot of the archers, they can get strength screwed. So, like, you want them, if they get strength level up, that's pretty good. Don't be like, well, they've gotten strength and like, on this level up and nothing else matters. Keep an eye on what's happening, but like, usually if an archer can get strength, that's good enough. Like, even, but yeah. Because strength is like one of the most important stats, or strength or magic, depending on what you're using. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna use Edelgard to lure these people out. Shoot Edelgard, that's fine. And then I can just have everyone right over there. That's the word I'm looking for. Enact their vengeance. I don't know. Move over here. Violet's gonna follow. Linhardt is going to just move here. Healing up. It's late enough in the map. I feel safe using up my heals just for some extra experience. Because typically your healer will trail back a few levels from everyone else. Considering that healing magic doesn't give us much experience as like actual combat. And your healers really shouldn't be doing combat that often. I'm going to soften him up because this is an archer. Normally I'd soften up with Petra, but he's an archer so he can't attack back in one space. So there we go. Ferdinand stabs him right in the face. Petra, can you do anything with your... No. Hubert, can you soften him up a little bit? Yeah, you can. Though you'll be almost dead, you'll be fine, trust me. And then Petra can just move over here and finish him off with a sword poke. Poke.
Victory received.
I doubt this is fatal. No, yeah. I knew it wasn't fatal because though, yeah, Petra doesn't have great resistance, she has great speed, so she won't be doubled by him, and she has like mostly full hit points, so she can take a hit or two. In this case, she can take 3.
Oh no.
I don't want Bernadette to sit next to Dorothea any longer because otherwise she'll be healed out. I just messed up. She'll be healed out of getting a little bonus. You know what, Dorothea, you can't really do anything this battle because you're out of magic. That's definitely something I'm trying to do, up Dorothea's magics. A smart person might give her a sword and teach her how to use that. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of that, even though, yes, there is a sword later on you can give to her and it's really good. It's not a legendary weapon or anything. It's just a nice sword to give to her. By that point, I can teach her how to use a sword through instruction, so it'll be fun. Let's just... I feel like giving another level, or giving some experience to Petra. So let's poke this guy in the face with the sword. And then we only have the boss.
Witness frigid pride.
The boss, you can see here, he's swinging for 19 and attack speed of 8. Luckily, I believe Edelgard can take a hit from that. But of course, I'm going to heal her up a little bit, so she can at least take multiple hits. The sad thing about vulneraries, I'm gonna miasma him, just or admire him.
Sending these brats instead of the knights means they've underestimated me. Big mistake.
But one of the sad things about vulneraries is that oh right, I forgot you were to level 2. I wish for speed,
still
but
have a long way to go.
Yeah, speed would be nice. Defenses would also be a bit nice, but definitely speed so he can double some things. Because Hubert does have some trouble doubling things. His speed growth is not the greatest. Anyway, and dark magic is also really heavy. As you can see here, and also because so if you see here, this weapon has a weight of 5. It doesn't necessarily mean it'll take 5 points out of his attack speed. It basically, there's a small reduction you get based on your strength. Even though, yeah, it's a tome, and you expect magic to get into that, or maybe dex, it's strength, just trust me there. But because he's a mage, he won't have great dex, so yeah. I'm gonna have Human move here, miasma him. Petra can't kill him, right? Maybe actually. Fatal guard ball. Yeah, cool. Yep.
Do you really think being born a commoner gives you the right to kill? Despicable.
I'm gonna let you hear what Costas has to say.
Spoiled little noble! Just die like a good little rich kid!
Even though it's in the wrong order, at least you got to hear it. This game has some pretty good voice acting for the most part. And let's move in here with Petra and finish him off. Killing the boss will get you a lot of experience.
I should have never listened to that idiot. What a mistake.
But yeah, the unit who kills the boss gets a lot of experience for that, as you can see. Petra basically got a full level up and almost got like enough experience to level up again.
War feeds my body and mind.
But unfortunately, you can't level up 2 times in a row in Fire Emblem.
Thank you for leading us, Professor. Though I suppose there was no way we could lose to a familiar foe. In any case, something about this canyon feels inexplicably strange.
Stage complete. I'm gonna guess the MVP there was for Petra. I'm not really that surprised considering that I wanted to feed her a lot of kills because she started at level 1 and now she's level 4, I believe. Her motivation's maxed out. And I feel like that's a good enough point to end this episode here. So next time we're going to be seeing the fruits of our labor at routing the bandits here at the Red Canyon. See you guys then.